What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We gotta go over Shiba Inu again today because we have some stuff forming up here inside Shiba Inu. It looks like there's a little bit of bullish movement here, but we're gonna be going over what's causing this and also what's causing the selling. So, anyways, hit the like button, subscribe. It really helps the YouTube channel out immensely with the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And also, if you want to help support the channel, definitely go ahead and send a donation through the Cash App or PayPal donation link in the description. And if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Vital Algo link inside of the description. Now, let's go over Shiba Inu here. So, the last 24 hours, it's showing our market is being controlled by the bulls by 80% inside the last 24 hours, 80%. But over here on the oscillator, you can see we're starting to hit a little bit of an oversold area. So the green areas pretty much are showing our supply and demand, showing that we have more demand inside of Shiba Inu. And then over here, the red areas are showing that we have less demand inside of Shiba Inu. So as you can see, the second we hit the red area, we started to go on a downtrend into an oversold area here on the oscillator. So you can definitely see some downtrend starting to come on here. But now that we're bouncing back on this support, which is our supply and demand, we're going to start rising back up here. But remember, the whales with $1 billion, the whale that came in with $8,000 at the beginning of Shiba Inu sold out $2.9 billion a few days ago. And that dropped Shiba Inu huge. Now that whale still has about $3 billion inside of Shiba Inu, or 2 billion. It was like 2.1 or 1.9 billion, something like that. They still have that much. There's still another whale inside Shiba Inu that came in with $1,000, and now they got like 1.9 billion. So they could possibly sell out. This is causing Shiba Inu to drop. This is pretty much why. And then the second thing that's also causing Shiba Inu to drop is the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt around the whales. So after that happened, everyone started just talking about it, and now it's spreading all over the community, and then people are just starting to sell out. Now, it's kind of funny because of the holders in Shiba Inu are still going up. We still have 918,583 holders. We're almost at a million. Then look, I hit the refresh now, 100 people within the last 2 minutes. 918,613, about 100 people in the last 2 minutes. So people are still investing in the Shiba Inu at really fast paces and really fast rates. But there's still a lot of FUD going on inside the sheep army, which is pretty much causing the whales and the bigger holders to sell out. Even though we got a lot of small retail traders in here, all the whales, the big whales, are starting to sell out. So as you can see here, this is FUD right here, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So over here, Shiba Inu coin, the real reason Shiba Inu coin crashed. You see over here, and Shiba Inu plunges deeper into bear territory. And then you see more about Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu remains under pressure after recent sell-off. We'll go over that. So, and then you see over here, Shiba Inu remains under pressure after recent sell-off. And you just see a bunch of stuff. 3 stocks to help you pick up the pieces after Shiba Inu implodes. Like, the Motley Fools are always releasing some, some what titles? Anyways. So, next generation of crypto millionaires, Shiba allows warehouse manager to retire. Pretty much, the people becoming millionaires and billionaires off of this. And they're the same people that are selling out now. Because you got to think, like, when you see millions of dollars and billions of dollars, you're obviously going to sell out because it's going to change your life. So Sheep approaches support after 50% drop. So lots of people are talking about what's going on inside Shiba Inu. We're going to be going over a lot of different analysts and what they think. Now, me personally, I do believe Sheep is going to be bullish long term, but I think this rise in price action could quite possibly be a bear trap unless Kraken lists us, unless Robinhood lists us. If Robinhood does not list us soon, and if Kraken does not list us soon, and pretty much that's pretty much going to lead us down a bad path. We have to get listed on those 2 platforms very soon, or else this could just well be a bear trap. A bull trap. So I hope that we get listed on Robinhood and Kraken, because if not, we will see a little bit more of a drop. But hopefully we can. But it's definitely good to see that we're bullish right now, because 80% bullish in the last 24 hours, that's definitely a good sign right there. And especially since we're at this green area of supply and demand, showing there's more demand for Shiba Inu at this price. So as long as we keep this demand up, we're good. But as you can see right now, we're entering an oversold area here on the oscillator. So we're going to do a little bit of selling off here, probably leading us to about 5,500 until we go back on another rise. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, all speculation here, but still. Anyway, Shiba Inu remains bearish below 66 area. That's pretty much what this analyst is saying here with FX Street. Then they say Shiba Inu crashes as sheep whales sell in masses. So yeah, a lot of sheep whales have been selling a lot of sheep. So I mean, it was gonna happen inevitably. Like when you see lots of money like that, it just ends up selling off. So over here, this person says, "Remember the guy who turned his $8,000 sheep investment to 5.7 billion? Well, he recently moved 40 plus trillion of his sheep holdings to new four new wallets. If he decided to sell these bags, sheep would plummet negative 99.99% to zero. Oof, that's pretty much what they're saying here. So I don't know what they're gonna do with this. I don't know if they're actually gonna sell it or not. But they have a huge stake in sheep, like 10 trillion. Like look at this. This is million, billion, trillion, 10 trillion, 10 trillion, 10 trillion, 10 trillion, 40 trillion. You gotta think about the circulating supply of sheep. Sheep has a whole circulating supply. I don't know why the numbers here are changing on CoinGecko, but it's supposed to be at 397 trillion. But yeah, I have been noticing that it's been changing here. I they made a statement saying that they did not add any new tokens. But when you look at the numbers on Etherscan, you look at it on CoinGecko, you look at it on CoinMarketCap, it shows that there has been coins added. I don't know if there actually has been coins added, but when we look at the evidence, it shows that there's been coins added. I don't know what's going on here because like this is million, billion, trillion. Now, Shiba Inu had 397 trillion. Like if I'm correct, let me know in the comment section if I'm correct because I'm pretty sure I'm correct that it had 397 trillion total coins. Now you go over here and then you see a totally different number as well. The total supply is also raised, but now it's at 589 trillion. So I don't know. I'm really confused here with Sheep. I'm really confused because they're stating that they did not add any coins and that is a glitch. But why is it glitched on three different websites? I mean, I'm not spreading FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt inside of Sheep. I'm just really curious what's going on here. I don't know why it's happening. I definitely think they need to fix that right now because that could definitely be bad for Shiba Inu if it continues to spread around and people will continue to talk about it. But anyways, no sheep tokens were added to the circulating supply. So to fight the FUD, myself and this person are each offering $1 billion sheep to anyone that can prove through an Etherscan transaction that tokens were added to the sheep circulating supply. That's pretty much what they're saying. They're saying it's all cap. They're saying big cap. So that's pretty much how they're talking about it. Anyways, someone says, can't prove. I tried already. So please send me the sheep. Anyways, someone's also saying just got scammed, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, I definitely think that they're not lying, but it's just kind of weird that it's showing it on there, right? But anyways, let's move on from this. I don't want to stay on this topic for too long because there's a lot that we got to go over. So yeah, all of these whales are selling out pretty much. You get the story. They're selling out a lot of sheep, which is pretty much dropping the sheep price here. So next thing with sheep, after all the FUD, we got some other stuff. So Shiba Inu remains under pressure after recent sell-off. So pretty much more FUD. Shiba Inu faced resistance at the 20 EMA of 50.40. So that will probably act as our support now. But we're actually pretty high now at 58.96. But we have some levels to break here with sheep. But anyways, moving on to the next thing. So Shiba Inu. So now we're now listed, or not listed, but we're able to have trading inside of New York. So over here you can see New York is ready to join the Sheep army, and that's pretty good news there. Shout out to Coinbase. Its official Sheep is now available to trade, buy, sell, and store on Coinbase for New York residents. New York is kind of slow to the crypto game, more because they're trying to make a lot of regulations on crypto, and because there's a lot of money flowing through New York, so they have a huge incentive of making money off crypto. So they have to regulate it a lot first, so then they can properly make their money off of it. So that's my prediction with the New York thing. But I mean, it makes sense because it's like the financial hub of the world, and like they're over there and they're just trying to make that money. Anyways, moving on to the next thing. So congratulations to the KX official for listing all of the ecosystem of Shib on there, all of the Shib tokens on there. So I don't know anything about Cat Exchange. So shout out to Cat Exchange. That's what it's called. 20,000 holders there. But yeah, they listed Sheep, Leash, and Bone. So that's pretty good. Sheep Army going to the moon over there. So shout out to them for listing all that stuff. And then over here, Bitrise also just now listed Sheep. So now you can get Bitrise on you can get Shiba Inu on your Bitrise wallet. Bitrise has actually been rising inside of the crypto community. A lot of people have been talking about it lately. So I think Bitrise definitely has a lot of potential. They just listed Baby Doge, Sheep, and some other big stuff. So I definitely think Bitrise has some potential because they actually have I think they have a coin too also. But anyways, this is like their chart analysis for it. But shout out to Bitrise for listing all of us on there for Shiba Inu and Baby Dogecoin. Now the next thing with Shiba Inu. Over here, more exchanges listed Paulo and Nix. So they've listed they've listed Leash on there. So shout out to them for listing Leash, and that's pretty good news there. So yeah, Sheeb has been doing pretty good fundamentally. It's just that the whales have been dumping. So if the whales continue to dump, this will be a bull trap. Now the whales, it's kind of evident that they're going to continue to sell, the certain whales, not all the whales, but the billionaire whales. They're probably going to keep taking a little bit of profits. I mean, they're already billionaires, so they have no reason to take the billions out now. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe they want to be multi-billionaires. But anyways, hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube channel out immensely with the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And also, if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely go ahead and check out the Vital Algo link in the description and use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. And as always, I'll be back with another video. Peace.